Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to create additional libraries. I'm going to click on the red button to close my preferences here. Now at the moment we have one library. Now to find out where this library is in your Mac, you have to close Photos first. I'm going to quit Photos. Now I am under my Finder, and in the Finder I'm under Pictures. So this Pictures folder is where your photo library is, and that's my Photos Made in Academy library. So that's where my library is. Now if I double click on that library, it's going to open my photos again, and these are my photos again. So that's one way to open your library. The other way to open this library is by going to the dock down below, and you click on Photos here. Same way, opens up the same library. Now let's say you want to have a separate library, and the reason why we want to create a separate library is because we might want to have a library for your work photos and one for your personal photos. In this case here, I only have one, but to create a second library, all you need to do is make sure that Photos is quit, and then we're going to go down below on the Photos. We're going to hold down the Option key or the Alt key on your keyboard and click on Photos. Now you're going to have an option here to create a new library. I've got some here already, but if I want to create a new library, I can click on Create New. We're going to create a new library now. I'm going to create, and I'm going to change the library to, let's say, Work Library, and then I'm going to leave it under Pictures, the Pictures folder. Click OK. And now I have a blank library. Now if I want to import photos here, I can go back into my Finder, and I can go, let's say, to any of these, and let's say I want to drag one photo from a folder. I can highlight a bunch, drag it into my photo library like that, and now my photos are imported. Now if I want to find out if this is my system library, I can go back to Photos, Preferences, and now this is not grayed out. What that means is this is not my system library. If I go to iCloud, of course, he is telling me that iCloud is not enabled for this library. So to switch between the libraries, I can just close this and go back into my photo down below. That will open again this library. So if you want to open the previous library, you can just go back into the Finder and make sure you open your Pictures folder. And now, as you can see, I've got the work library and the other library. So I can double click on the other library to switch again where I was in the other library. So that's the way to switch between the libraries and to create a new library. Now I'm going to show you also another way to switch between libraries. So we can go to the Finder again, click on Pictures, and double click on the library you want to open them up. Or you can go down below here on Photos, make sure the photo is quit first of all. You hold down the Alt key and click on Photos. And now here we have the same windows that we saw before when we created a new library. But you can also choose a library. So I can go up here, I can choose my Photo Made in Academy photo library. So I can make that bigger by stretching this window. And that tells me that that library is the system photo library. So it's very easy. I can actually see it from here, which is the system photo library. And I can simply click on Choose Library to open them up. Or I can just choose Work Library and click on Choose Library. So that's the way to switch between libraries using the Alt key. Otherwise, you just need to simply go back to the Finder and just double click on the library you want. Simple as that.